And you've got these dangerous roads. Look at them. Look at them. If there was any traffic going down them, it'd be really dangerous. Hui! And what's that house up there? Rhonda Cunning Taff. T-Sardis house, yeah, the TARDIS house.
Big on the inside.
No, it's actually small on the inside. It's the size. When you go inside that building, it's actually the size of a telephone box.
It's a retarded.
Yeah, they just did it like that. Next to next to Sardis Church. So T-Sardis of Sardis House. And over there, what's that? Oh, is that closed down as well? Oh, no, Soul Suite. They got some good. Look like they got some. You have to have a good amount of pubs and clubs in Pontypridd, or you'd have revolution. Surely there would be grand revolution. So what type of
quick, we get run over.
What type of a vehicle? What type of vehicle do you think this one is?
Transport police.
Transport police. C614. So does that mean that they're transport police if it says C614 on it?
Transport police.
Oh, listen. You've got to stop being like that with me. Ooh, what they got on the back? Porn? Oh my God. No, they got a grab bag for grabbing children, of course. I would suppose that's what it is. It's a very basic sort of wagon, isn't it? And it's very faded. It's been around for a long time. British transport police only. Are you sure this is a transport police? There you go. Very nice. Very nice little wagon. I wonder where they're stationed then. Are they stationed within? Are they constantly there? Or do they just stick that there so that you think there's a constant presence inside the train station? There's a presence.
An empty car.
An empty car, yeah. Some sort of presence. I didn't say a real presence. Which way should we go? Should we go down there?
Going towards the new station, I think.
Nicey.
Expire.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, big spire, baby. But sometimes you come across, of course, someone who walks past you and says some shit. Now, yesterday, I had a woman literally physically push me. She grabbed my arm and pushed me across the pavement. Literally, full force. For walking past her, she was standing. She was some homeless woman, I think. But she wasn't homeless. Just on the edge of homelessness. She was with the sound of Pontypridd in the air. She looked like she was like semi-homeless, and her partner, who was also semi-homeless, was in the telephone box, and she was standing right in the centre of the pavement. So I walked around her, and I was maybe like as far as I am away from you, and she leaned across and she grabbed my arm and she pushed me and went, "Personal space." Wow. Yeah, and I was like, and the first thing I said to her was, "You are definitely a schizo-narcissist, aren't you?" Oh. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth. That you're definitely a schizo. There was no way that she was anything else. And she bent over in like a golem, and she went, "Get away!" And so I thought, shall I pull out the phone and catch a Karen moment? Or shall I just walk on? And I went with the walk on that occasion because she was just so scary. I think.
Oh, you didn't even have the camera out. I thought you meant to have the camera out.
No. I was just walking down the street. She was standing right in the centre of the pavement, grabbed my arm. I was like half a metre away from her, grabbed my arm and pushed me across her thing and shouted personal space. Like me walking down the pavement was encroaching on the personal space. But when she did it, she looked at the guy in the telephone box and she grinned and he grinned back at her. So it was like this like desperate sort of like, look at what I'm doing, I'm calling travel. And they were like type. It was just really weird and scary. Really weird and scary. So I just was like, and some guys were sitting outside the olive tree or whatever it's called on Wellfield Road. Saw it because they were right next to it, like. And I was like, that's the state of hippies nowadays, mate. Just kept walking. He was like, yeah. Well, we'd go round there, and up round there, wouldn't it? Because we walked up that way, so. Come on, let's just get over the road. We can do this. Monkey walking over the road shot. He looked panicked. Oh, wow. Look down there. Now, that's not where you want to fall. Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Pontypridd, the place where people live and die. They're never happy. No, they are. They're all right. And some of the bridges and stuff around here are fantastic. Like some of the what's that? Like a semi-viaduct or aqueduct? Well, what's the one where you got a train going across the top? Is that viaduct or aqueduct?
Viaduct. But aqueduct is the water.
Oh God! I won't be putting that onto the old internet. No, I probably will. Even the sillier stuff I say, I like to leave on a lot of the time. Give people a good idea of who I am, really, deep down.
Oh, there's my mate.
Yeah, he's alright. Those kids are alright.
Except not.
Oh, that was really good. It was so fucking successful. Oh, you said it and you said it something not, and it was, you were right too.
Well, this is Market Street where my mum used to work.
Well, back when she was a working girl.
Okay.
Back when your mum was a working girl, before retirement, I mean.
Treading the tyres.
She used to walk the streets down there. Did she have a shop?
No, a stall.
No, she was out on the street, under a tarpaulin, just like a good Pontypridd girl is. No, she's not from Pontypridd, but still, that's a fantastic little church going on there. Massive spire on it. They love God up here in the valleys, that's for sure.
Salmon and herring.
There's another fantastic side of the building. That is wonderful. Just pretty. Just pretty. So which way are we going now? We're going to go down?
This way, I suppose.
Well, that goes back up. Shall we go back round in a circle so we get... I think it should lead to us being above the police station. Oh, the Union Jack flying. Where's the Welsh flag, monkey? Is that what normally flying? Instead, we got the Union Jack at half-mast. Why is that, monkey?
Yeah, something must have happened.
Something must have happened. Hopefully that motorcade we saw on the way.
The minor royal must have died.
Ah, the minor royal must have died. Hey, you're going to get yourself a kicking if you're not careful.
Yeah,
Wrong place.
Arrested.
Not my king. They'll drag you to the floor, beat you, because that's the society we're building together. The royal family grab you, pull you down to the floor, beat you. What was that building?
Some finance place. I thought it said DNA something on it. I thought it was some medical thing.
Yeah,
It's
worth a
just
look.
the name of a finance.
I think here we go. Look at this fantastic. This is St. David's Uniting Church, rather than St. David's Dividing Church, which was always my more favourite of the two. But here you go, this fantastic building.
Every church
here.
is a dividing church, though, isn't it?
Oh!
Divides churchgoers from non-churchgoers.
Well, they pretend to unite as well, I would say. But I mean, some of the religious contingent will argue against that, and it is their right to. Fantastically well-kept garden, though. I mean, I say fantastically well-kept. It's not amazing, but still, got a little border around it. They've actually do a little job of trying to maintain something there. I never understood why churches don't have lots of like herbs and things and fruits and stuff growing in their gardens. Encourage that sort of thing so that they can encourage people to come and pick from their
God's
stash.
bounty.
Yeah, but instead they're like, it's just grass, low maintenance, so that they can go off, preach your sermons and convince young'uns to come into youth club. Wow, this is really nice. I like these sort of like, it looks derelict places, and that certainly does. Look at that masterful pigeon who's got his own little window up there.
And you will clamp your wheel if you park on it.
Yeah, that pigeon. That's what. It's not a pigeon. It's a camera. He's a wheel clamping. Wheel clamping pigeon. Who would have thought it? Who would have thunk it? Just have a little goosey gander. Oh, round there, I bet you lots of action happened round that corner. Woo! Ah, but that's the best time to film you. So, here we are in Pontypridd. Birds fly. They land in trees. And up there is a bird in a window. And again, look at this fantastic architecture. What is this? I was thinking a drain pipe used to be there, but getting knocked off. But indented inside. So they've got this proper drain pipe stone piece that was made originally on this wall. There's a couple of them out there. And this drain pipe still survives. Embedded inside the wall. Look at that. There you go. Drain pipes embedded inside the wall. I like that.
A wall built around a drain pipe.
Yeah. Or a drain pipe built into a wall.
Well, that's not all, that's the one you just said to begin with. This is the first one again.
Hey, listen. It's a hard day. The Queen died. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I do. Party! And here we are. Back.
To Imperial Desserts.
Back to Imperial Desserts.
Imperial
man.
Desserts. It must be
serious.
to the roaring trade.
Yes.
Fire.
Everybody would be buying Imperial Desserts now that the Empire is at risk. Support Imperial Desserts. Well, we don't have an Imperial Kingdom. Queendom. He's already on the throne. He's already selling out a country like he already has. Oh. Little swan.
Yeah. Oh, I think you did a trick.
I'd like it if you opened up that card and it says inside the Queen is a dick. That would make me laugh. At least in the 1600s there was some sort of sense about it. In the 1600s it was either you're a parliamentarian or royalist. Nowadays, do you want that? Do you want to be either a parliamentarian or a royalist?
Those are the only two options.
Yeah, I know, but
They were.
wrong options. How about being a free man? I think that's the diggers, and their claim was wiped out once they started to make their claim just at the end of the Civil War and through the creation of the New Model Army. I think they were the other branch. And of course they came to wipe out the diggers' claim, as the famous song goes. Because they did. And we're coming back up now to Pete's shop. Pete, oh, you remember him?
Oh.
It's closed up now.
He's gone home for the day.
Yeah, gone home.
Drink his homebrew.
Gone home to drink his home brew. Like a good boy. It's really interesting to hear those sort of like views from the girls back there who didn't want to be on camera. And the reasons why they didn't want to be on camera was all about superficial feelings of who they are. Oh, hello. Coppers again. You know. Ah. Well, we know where we're going. Well, we do have to go that way. It's all cordoned off. Oh, it's a beautiful day though. It's a beautiful day to be out here. Beautiful day. Here's as you can tell, this is a community support officer by the bright blue. Hello, officer.
Hi.
There you go. No wanting to stop us filming, no wanting to be on camera, no wanting to talk to anybody. Getting straight down to Imperial Desserts and buying the biggest, fattest cream cakes you could possibly find, sticking it in that gob as quickly as possible. South Wales Police, doing it for the people. Eating cream cakes for the people. Wow, look at that bridge over there. Sexy bridge.
Improved on the street.
So what are they advertising up here?
No booze no drinking on the street.
Wow, I'm going to drink to that. So this is described as a designated alcohol exclusion zone. Just this little bit by here.
Just this bit.
It's to stop people in the nighttime gathering on these.
Gathering, drinking, falling in the river.
Gathering,
jumping.
drinking, falling in the river. How much fun, we're going to die tonight.
Cold in the tap for that.
Or shall we walk around and make sure they're not drinking?
Yeah. Anybody got any booze on them?
I hope you're not drinking.
You're gonna surrender your alcohol.
I said that to a woman. She looked at me like devastated.
Huh?
No, what do you mean?
No,
You
I'm not
accusing me of drinking?
Are those seats connected to the floor?
I'm not sure. Maybe they were. Yeah.
They are, you know.
They are. They're cemented into the floor.
They look just like.
Very
It's
interesting.
very rare to see just single chairs.
But that's why they drink an exclusion zone. They don't want people just gathering around here and having a party, and then stumbling over to this river over here, and falling over and dying horrifically of drowning.
Pussy lounge.
Gato Lounge.
Ah,
Right there.
He knows what he's going there for.
Yeah, he's on a Tinder date. Boy's on a Tinder date. And let's have a monkey walks across the bridge. Oh, they ruined my. Hey, you made my shot better. He's there somewhere. There he is. This is auditing the bridge. This is what it looks like. Lest we forget. Remember, lest we forget.
Can't fod.
That's what I said, but in a different language. Wow, that's a pretty.
New library.
So what that aubergine-looking building over there?
Yeah.
And it was made by. Always interesting to find out the history of architects. They're some of the most suspicious people, along with artists who work doing civic projects. I'm always suspicious. Do you know the person who designed the Sydney Opera House? I was going to say Sydney Oprah Winfrey House. Sydney,
Oprah's house.
the person who designed the Sydney Opera House was never allowed in to go in while they were building it because he was caught the first time he went in there. I think it was the first time he tried to get into Australia. He got caught with a load of child sex material in his luggage.
Oh.
And so he got banned from the country and was never able to see it create. I'm not sure if he ever went there until like much later on, but still. The world, eh? Some strange stories. But that's what I mean. Every time that I hear about a statue being created by someone, a building being made by someone, I also hear a story that goes alongside it, which is suspicious as hell. Well, this is a nice little park, isn't it? It's all right. It's got a tiny bit of a flat space up there, just a tiny bit. Not much of one. I mean, where would you go in there's a park over that. Where would you go play football? I suppose it goes further down that way. Oh, there you go. There is a big park up here. It shows you the map. Oh no, that's the map of the valleys. There you go.
No. Alright, I'm gonna get locked in now.
So yeah.
Oh shit.
Bless you. So this is a Sangarad Park. It's nice. And there you see a map of the valleys. And we're in Pontypridd. Maybe going up to Aberdare as well. Have a little look around there. Have a little look around there. Where? Have a fucking dare. Yes. I could see a potential.
We're going to be outside the alcohol exclusion zone now.
Yeah, definitely outside the alcohol. The guy looks like he's hiding his alcohol. He's started.
Don't worry, we're not enforcement officers.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not on that.
Why's that?
Why is that, boss?
I don't wanna fucking be on it.
Well, you're out in public.
Yeah.
It's legal to film anything you see out in public.
So yeah.
Yes, and we film looking for
If I'm
people.
entertaining, you crack on.
Oh, well, there you go. I kept the camera off him, and then he was like, "I hope I'm not on that." And you know what happens then, don't you, monkey? It's the thing they don't want. Apart from those girls earlier, which I didn't want to do it because I have a problem when it's about insecurity, and I'll be quite honest about it, when it's about the insecurity of how one's been given their insecurity by. Sorry.
Please, I'm trying to get to Clinton campus.
Oh.
Do I need to take this one?
Glintaff campus. Well, monkey will have a look for you.
Yeah.
he'll type it in, and he's very good with the map.
Google Maps up already.
So, in Pontypridd, National Cycle Network. Oh, it's very nice. Very nice, but one thing that people don't realise right now is that a lot of our public areas and national parks are being sold off to public-private enterprises. We should be keeping an eye on that. And here's another map of the local area. So you see where Pontypridd is. That's where we are here. Of course, go down to Cardiff and up to Aberdare and the like. Sounds like something's going on over there. And there's a cricket ground as well here. That's quite good. There's a common. So there is a place to play football. It's a lot. It's a very nice little place, Pontypridd. It's very nice. I like it very much. And it seems to be nice nowadays. It seems to have a lot of these independent businesses like Chain House, like Pete's, that allows for people to actually have their own like purchase in society, and it's not all chains. I like that, though the chains are lurking in here more and more, like anywhere else in the world. That's what's happening all over the world. That's what globalism looks like. Monkey's gone so far as to be having long discussions about how to get to this lady's place. He's a lovely boy, he is. A lovely boy. Oh look, there is a to let sign from the most evil of estate agents in the whole of South Wales. I had such a big problem with Father Rees. I reckon she's past it now, taken over by her daughter Jacqueline Rees. Rented out property from once, and the first time we went, we were a couple of like boys living there, and the first time we went to pay the rent, they said that we were refusing to receive the rent at all because they wanted us out of the house, and we had signed a 6 months contract. There would be no complaints or anything like that. So, you know, really bizarre in general. Pontypridd, look at Pontypridd. And it's the thing, you've got over across the road, you've got some guys who are scared they're going to be on camera. Across the road here, you've got some guys who are probably thinking, maybe I can be on camera. Which way are you going then, Monks?
Well, this lady used to go to the bus station, so it's right next to the police station.
Ah, yeah, indeed it is. That sounds like a good idea. There we go. I'll be behind you, commentating on the world of Pontypridd. So look at this building over here. This is the building we saw from the side earlier. Some heavy modern architecture just plonked in here in good old Pontypridd, where a lot of the buildings and walls of this date, this like sort of late 1800s, early 1900s, nearly every building in South Wales that I inhabited in school, like primary school and in pubs and stuff when I was younger, were all dated circa around then. And it's just when South Wales was made, when the mines were made properly. And so there's Monkey politely helping this lady to get to the place she needs to go. And this fantastic bridge goes over the top there. There's a guy standing right in the centre. I like it. Here you go. That's a modern piece of architecture they've dumped in the middle. But that's what I think about when I see the valleys. When I think about the valleys, houses littered in long lines along the hillside. Green, surrounded by green, deep, thick green. And there the waters, fresh waters, slowly making their way down, trickling their way down. I love it. And of course, here we go. So we may as well start now, haven't we? Police station, Pontypridd. And here we go. This is going to be the start of the audit proper. And across from the police station, very interestingly, with this fantastically little red phone box. What type of phone's in there? We're going to have to go and check that out. Oh, it's a defib. It's not a phone box at all. They stuck the defibrillator inside the phone box. That's interesting, isn't it? And so this place is a town council. It's just across from the police station. Keep it nice and protected. Police and politicians need to be right next door to each other nowadays. Have you finished charming the locals? Now, monkey. Now, you know what? So that building, that modern architecture that they've dumped in the middle of here, is actually the library, of course. And a fitness studio up there as well. But I was just saying, the town hall plonked over there, right opposite, so that the police and politicians...
Oh, they're going to... Our friends are going to see the cops. Maybe they're going to tell on us.
They
were filming me. I was in the park drinking, and they were fucking filming me. You believe that?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's so. The police station isn't open. And why is the police station not open?
Oh, you can't get any service, can you?
No, can't get any service from the police. Why? Because they're a bunch of no-marks who hide inside their property. They'll poke their heads out the windows as soon as they see the camera up here, and they'll find that someone's watching them. They'll poke their heads out the window to see what's going on. Other than that, I would assume that some of the police are actually away down south, seeing as the King was in Cardiff today. So, oh, this is a lovely little house, isn't it? I love these stone houses that they got next to them as well. Let's check out. We'll check out on this side, and then we'll walk all the way round the police station. But yeah, that town hall's pretty nice. That building.
Oh, we have got a Welsh one flying somewhere.
Ah, good, look, a tiny, they got all of these half-mast bloody British flags that don't even include the Welsh flag inside it. Oh, we still got, yeah, we got one Welsh flag with the Tudor colour still behind it. Give me the black flag of Wales.
You can't have it all.
Can't have it all. I really wanted to look at that defib back there that they had in that telephone box. Just I find it really interesting. You don't have telephone boxes nowadays, they're defib boxes, because people are having heart attacks all over the place, all of the time. Why is that? Why would you need to put defibs? Why are they having so many heart attacks? That woman panicked then. She looked at the camera, she realised she was possibly caught. And so this building, look how amazing this building. So what does Eglwys Bach, because that means, I was going to say, because I know Bach is little and Eglwys is church, so...
You knew it already?
Yeah, I did, but you know, this is what you do, so it's very nice. I mean, Welsh, there's a word for every word in English, isn't there? There's a separate word in Welsh. It's not an easy language, because there's a massive volume. Yeah. Like Pontypridd. Which isn't really Welsh for microwave. Biscotti wibbly wobbly. Well, we're in Wales. Now we're speaking Welsh. So the library's up here. You got the town hall over here. You got city centre over there, and you've got this car park. This is a car park that's just behind the police station. But I'm going to wait for these cars, and I was just looking at this Parkgate Pharmacy. Again, the buildings here are so sweet and cute.
That's where those fuckers should have been coming and trying to get in.
What? Yeah, but that's pedestrian access to the car park. That's car park. Right. But if you want to audit the car park, you can. I would.
Everything you said.
Yeah, you are. Let's go in there then. Let's see. We're walking through the doors in Pontypridd, and this is what a normal house looks like in Pontypridd. This is the living room down here. Very nice. You got the stairs there, and you have a kitchen. There's your kitchen. Here you go. And of course, as you can see, there's the stains on the floor where your bathroom is.
Morgsy was here.
And Morgsy was definitely here. 2YK. 2YK20. That's good. That's good. Good effort, Morgsy. You make me laugh. Whoever you are. Rhondda Valleys. Go that way. You go to the Rhondda Valleys, mate. Look, there's a factory, is there? No, not anymore. It's called call centres now. You should show someone holding up a call sign on the side, Rhondda Valley sign over there, rather than a factory. You should show someone holding up a telephone. Or with a headset on. Avoid taking their calls. So this, I wouldn't be surprised if this was attached to the police in some way. And we are on, how would you pronounce that, monkey? Beru Road! We're on. And this here is where the brave folk of Pontypridd Police Force sit in their offices and make TikToks. Often showing a slight bit of their knickers at the start just so they'll get people watching. Me bets, because they're that type, I'm sure. Say that. It's been a lovely day today. And look, you got a little police lantern up there. Little police lantern to let you know there's a police station here, but that's the only thing that'll let you know there's a police station here, because I don't think this is going to be an open police station. Do you think this is going to be an open police station?
So,
our friends who complained about being videotaped who were trying to get in.
lots of mirrored windows.
Lots of mirrored windows. Hi.
Oh, face masks are to be worn.
I don't think that's real.
I think that's an old sign.
I think they love.
I think they've got dementia.
Isn't that something that says about the creeping power of police? You give the police the creeping powers, and they don't take down the sign even when the law passes. And that's the same. It's the same. It's like the creeping authoritarianism. You'll never get it all back, because lots of people will see that and say, "I have got to be masked."
We're here too late, buddy.
Monday to Sunday, 9 o'clock to 1700. So they do have openings here.
9 to 5 though. If you make sure you only have become a victim of crime between these hours, please.
Sorry, I'm doing my hair in the reflection of the window. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. The fact that it's open is
they're coming
good,
home.
What do you say?
There's one of them coming home.
Oh, there's one of them coming home. Good. There you go. The heroes. You know how much
Heroes return.
So is this little side bit here with a really small wall, is this publicly accessible? Does that barrier, or that really small wall?
If you have to jump over a wall, I don't know whether that's implied by
but it's such a small wall, really tiny wall.
Be barely a step.
It's like, it's basically like Offa's Dyke. It's basically like Hadrian's Wall. And that wasn't a real wall, was it? Did that stop William Wallace sacking York? Actually, I think York was pretty much easier, and it was a smaller place he sacked. Don't believe the Braveheart movie. There was a lot wrong with that.
He's just turning round.
Oh, there he is.
There's loads of them.
There. Brave hero smiling at the wonders.
Actually smiling as they go past.
It didn't look
Highly
They
unusual.
haven't got, what I noticed is that unlike the Cardiff police, they haven't got the stay safe, keep social distancing and wear a mask signs that are normally just around here on their cars. Sorry. They don't have any of those, so they have taken those off in the Cardiff police videos, but they've taken them off in these ones. Now, just to continue on two of the audio centre, I'm just going to check if there's loads of stains on the seat. No, one was alright.
On the outside.
I think this one's driven by a woman. Let's check if this one's driven by a man, see if there's any stains on the seat.
Bird shit all over it.
Is that bird shit? No, they got quite. I mean, here's a couple of little bits, but they got nice and clean seats in these ones. They're not so like, you know. We know you're in there.
I'm out.
Oh look, they left that window open. Look, that window, even though you can't quite see through it, there's a lock thing, and it's actually. I'm not going to do it.
No, don't risk it.
Not going to do it, but it's actually open. Right, guys. And then you come back on that. What I noticed is on the
Defib.
Yeah. So what's this? This is where they keep all their junk, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, there's a wonderful man.
Hello.
Hello there, boss. How are you today?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah. Just, feeling it. Right, so here we are, still at Pontypridd police station. We're at the car park next door, but I'm very interested because, of course, they've got a police wagon, another police wagon that's up here. That's parked well out of sight and out of mind, isn't it? Look at this, what's this spare one doing? What's this spare one doing? Is this actually a police, it's a police overflow yard. Oh my god, and look at this. Well, isn't that implied right of access?
I suppose, yeah.
The gate is open.
It's open.
Yeah, implied right of access, so let's go and have a look at these. Let's see what's here. And so they got these 3 police wagons, and they've got these, like, parked out this extra overflow bit.
I suppose technically this isn't police property.
No, I think they own. I think it's because the council probably own the car park, and so they got given. The police are given certain rights to use the car park in certain ways. Well, there you go. You got these 3 copper wagons out here that are just in this overflow park, and they've got a lot of police cars, haven't they, in this station? I mean, Pontypridd are full of them. So you got 2 actual wagons, and you've got the police car back there, and then down there you've got another like 3 wagons, maybe 4 wagons, and we saw the one pulling off. So that's like a big contingent for the what is really a. Are they using our money in the right way in that sense? That's a lot. Mind you, they're probably central hub for a lot of the valleys policing around. So they don't just cover Pontypridd, me would think.
Have a look at this.
What's the hilarity
Look
going
how
on? Tom?
close I just noticed how there's a dent in the back of this police van. I think he's reversed in. He's reversed in there a bit hard.
Okay, well. Yeah.
That's a little tight there, boss.
It's as tight as you get.
There should be a little bit tighter, I'm afraid.
Toit. It's true.
Yeah, you could have gone a bit further back there. You got ages of room at the
Well, you could argue they're just bumpers, but they're bumpers owned by the people, aren't they?
Yeah, bumpers that you
Bumper
and I pay
people.
for.
Yeah, indeed. But they're right up against it. Really
Against it.
As tight as you get.
Oh my lordy.
As tight.
Anyway.
Stop, a monkey.
Stop
I have
it
to
now.
cut things like that out, you know. People can't know that you're attracted to women who walk by. That would
They
be
mustn't
completely and utterly unacceptable. Listen, I didn't know if it was necessarily even the women. Yes, I'm suggesting you might be a homosexual monkey.
Ah, I see.
But I know it's not so. 'Cause you won't make love to me! Right, a lot of this is going to come out now. So we're still Pontypridd police station. There we go. We'll give them one more scan round. I think
flyby.
I think of most of them.
All gone home for the day.
I think most of them will be picked up in a wagon.
Taken down a mental institution.
Yeah, well, if by the mental institution, man certain routes in Cardiff, and then I wouldn't be surprised if a bus full of them come back now like they're on a jolly, like singing Summer Holiday, or God Save the Queen, a King. Just getting the song right. I don't feel like that. But yeah, so there are still some missing pieces from these cars and these vans. Let's have a little look on the other side. So yeah, there's 4 wagons. So there's 2 wagons. We've seen 1 wagon hanging around. There's 4 wagons parked here. There's 2 more wagons down there. So that's 7 paddy wagons they got down here at Pontypridd on a normal everyday Friday. And we missed the actual police station opening by maybe an hour or 2. Ah, there you go. There's another wagon circling around the block.
Definitely no implied right of access. There's a gated, a locked gate.
Yeah.
Lock on the gate.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oops, sorry.
That's alright, sunshine. That's alright, sunshine.
And this one's only got 4.
So,
What is
that's
going
it.
on? Why am I so intrigued by those circles on the back of all these police vans?
I don't know.
I'm
I
intrigued.
don't know. I mean,
Put it in
maybe
the comments below, would you, if anybody knows?
what these circles are.
those circles
What
are
these
all about?
cop circles.
Cop circles.
Oh, they're cop circles. I knew there was something there to be
Evidence
had.
of extraterrestrial
Cop
crime.
circles. Oh my God.
Cop circles.
Well,
he says.
I am patenting
Cop
that before I put
circles.
this up. And I will be selling cop circles on the website anytime soon. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. This is it though, Pontypridd police station. We're parking. We're parking attached. And
maybe we'll come back a bit earlier in the day and might get some action.
yeah.
I think we might have left it a bit late.
They're still in there.
Yes, we know you're in there.
We know you're in there. We know you're in there, South Wales Police. Hello, the company. We know you're in there. And so that's it. I think that's about it.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing, monkey. Nice to see you around Pontypridd. Saw a couple of police. They didn't bother us. That's got to be a.
To worry about.
That's got to be a win. That's got to be a win.
I suppose it's a win.
I suppose it's a win.
For them, you mean?
Yeah, not for the.
A pass.
Yeah, a pass. A pass. Well, it's a win for society as well.
I suppose. It's only because they're too busy.
Do you reckon?
To bother us, I think.
Too busy trying to solve their cases. Too busy trying to solve the mystery of the stolen sheep. oh, a bit of racism there. That's classic racism, real classic racism. So that's it. Well done. Not even a peek out the window. I don't think there's anyone in there, to be honest. They're all drunk by now. He's gone. King's gone. Now we can get back to not doing anything again. And you can see some of the brochures in there. You can see them through some of the windows. How exciting. But mostly, they're not up to much. Ooh, look, there's another off-duty one. Just finished. Yeah. So what time is it now? 6 o'clock, something like that. Time that they're knocking off.
Yeah, 4:45.
Yeah. So they're each going to walk by here. And it is closing time, 2:05, so maybe I should just stand here and preempt that they have a little discussion in the locker room before they come out, and then they all come out roughly at the same time, each shift. And so that guy's just walked by. Under that assumption, you'd expect another couple to walk by sometime soon. Do you think I'm fishing for luckies? I think I'm possibly right. That another cop is going to come, off-duty cop is going to come around and go, oh my God, I was right. I predicted you. I predicted that this is your shift change.
Your coming was foretold.
Your coming was foretold. It is the Messiah. Our new king. Our new king. So, yeah, it's that time. That time where all of these police officers, hard-working police officers, come round the corner and find me waiting here. However, they all seem pretty polite and pretty easygoing. None of them have even attempted to bother us at all, which has been quite nice. And though his coming was foretold, I don't think these guys want to bother you because they've just finished their shift and they want to leave. Get out of here. The other shift will already be out on the street as we've seen them rolling around here. Oh yeah, they're rolling. But yeah, so that's it. I think that sounds like a good place to end it there and say Pontypridd, kind of successful audit. And one more. Let's have one more police man come around the corner. And ask you the question, Monkey, what illegal thing have you actually done?
Today?
No, not today. Oh no, it is recording. Not today. What illegal thing have you done in the past that has you've actually been done for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Good.
I got a caution, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah. And what was that for? Was that for molesting old age pensioners? Oh, smoking the weed.
Smoking the pensioners.
Smoking the pensioners' cocks. No, it's smoking the weed. Of course, that doesn't class though. You can't count that as any type of
Illegality.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, officer. I don't believe it, mate. That's how I feel about it. Nice moves going on here. Are you taking me the right way here, Monkey?
No, it looked like it was up and left to me on the map.
I thought it said down there. Oh. Yeah, I thought it said down there and up there around the corner, so I think it actually might be by there. I think it might actually be that.
I know this area or something.
Yeah, well, I know you seem to be dancing around like you knew what you were doing. Turns out you were just dancing. Just dancing, dirty. So that's it, look. Here we go. So can you guess where we are, people? I bet you can't. Though we're still in the valleys. Yeah, well. We came away from Cumboys, what's it called? Abercumboy.
Beware of the parrot.
Beware of the parrot. It does say in the window, beware of the parrot. We come from Abercumboy and we thought, well, we hear there's a police station. We hear there's a police station up here. Oh my god, look at this, look at this. Action, action, already out. And this is Mountain Ash Police Station. And there's a guy, good driving, off-duty officer. You can tell this is Mountain Ash, and it is quite a small little police station, by the state of the riot van. Look at that, that's a state and a half. It's faded, rusty. Hey! Some wet wipes in there, so here you go. So the building next door isn't anything to do with the police station, but this building as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this has got some relation to like the buildings in Cardiff, because they look like them. So maybe they're given by the Marquis of Bute as well. I don't know if the valleys. I know it was in Cardiff. Maybe in South Wales too, because this is the same sort of building. A lot of modern police stations have popped up. And these ones are only open because they've got some sort of contract within law to remain open and serving the public, like I said, like in Cardiff. So here we go. Down here you've got the Mountain Ash West Ward councillors, Andrew Morgan and Wendy Treby. That's some of their details there. And we are in Mountain Ash. One of my first long-term girlfriends actually lived in Mountain Ash, but she wasn't from Mountain Ash. No, she was Belgian. There you go, look up there. Look at that, staring right down. Nice camera. Yeah, old-fashioned camera, no circular cameras. There's a lot of old-fashioned about this one, no?
Old-fashioned about Mountain Ash.
Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of old-fashioned. Look at that fantastic police sign that goes across the top.
Mountain Ash fashion.
Yeah, you think that would have had a light behind it once upon a time, methinks, but nowadays they've just stopped changing the light bulbs years ago. So let's see, they got the free phone there. It's unlocked. The station does not have a public front desk service. Again, another one of those, which like Rumney Station does the same. So there you go, it's in working order. We should be checking these sort of things when we're doing audits, you know, we should be checking everything. Oh my god, how will you manage the drainage?
Oh, look, I can see where the gap is.
Well, sounds like the audit's all kicking off over there on Mountain Ash. Antisocial behaviour will not be tolerated in this area. Look at that evil eyes. Now, are those the evil eyes of the actual police looking at you?
Someone's left a ladder for us there.
And here's the defib.
Go and have a look over the wall.
You can turn handle to open, that's good. Yeah, someone's left a thing. So this police station, as we saw a guy just come out of there, they got a little code to get in. There's still but of course it's got no implied right of access with this big metal gate there. Around the corner I'm sure there's a couple of staff cars rather than there's any big. I think that riot van out the front is the only one that's for this station, because this is a very small station. So you see the hills and the valleys in the distance. And remember, moving gate can cause injury or death. Moving gate. Not like one of those stationary gates. They never do it. And just opposite as well is a chapel. Chapel here in Abenur Soar? What would you say that in Welsh? Soar. So our Adelaide dude. And that's one hell of a nice building as well. It's actually got some markers on the wall of this defunct old church. This old chapel is here. Oh, I like that sort of thing. What is it when you is it bezeling? Wait a minute. That embezzling? I thought embezzlement was when you steal something, and bezel, to bezel something was to etch in stone.
Oh. It's a bevel. So it's like
Bevel.
that's the angle on a blade, like a chisel.
Yes, okay, that's true.
So you would use a chisel for that, so something to do with it, maybe.
We should know these things so we can say these things in the future. Miss Muriel Evans. I like these, but it's a shame that this building's obviously gonna been left to rot. You have a lot of that though around the place, you know. You have a lot of rack and ruin around in South Wales. I mean, we just popped here. It's only a very small little police station. It's not open to the public. Just popped here just to have a little look, see what it looks like. Come back another day maybe.
Had a lot of weird looks from the natives.
Yeah, who are like, why are you recording this police?
What is that thing in his hand?
What's that thing? Is it a camera? No! They do a lot of that. So anyway, from Mountain Ash, just a little look around here, and that's that. Out. Say out.
What we know is that we will end up with many more unemployed